I'm sad to report that a state of emergency has been declared in Missouri because the vermin on the left, in cahoots with the president, are getting ready to riot. They want a lynch mob. They are a lynch mob. They want the cop to be hung before a trial. They're trying to tell the grand jury what to do before the grand jury's findings. It's astounding to me how far this country has fallen under this street radical in the White House. It's shocking. But I see through this. See, here's something you don't see that I see. Now, why would Obama have met secretly with the Ferguson activists on November 5th, the day after the devastating elections for him, and tell them, the protesters, to, quote, stay on course? I'll tell you what it means. Here it is. It's very simple. He wants them to riot, not only in Ferguson. He wants a chain reaction across the country in left-wing cities so that he can pass amnesty in the midst of all of this. This is not only the Alinsky method. In fact, put an X through the word Alinsky method and change it to the Obama method, or change it to the Axelrod method, or change it to the Jarrett method. The fact of the matter is, this dangerous street radical in the White House is, in my opinion, literally wanting America to go up in smoke in riots. So your mind is on that, not on the flood of illegal aliens that he wants to stick down our throat and force us to pay for. So he's using this in order to pass amnesty and have you distracted. This is how dangerous this man is. Agree or disagree with me? Of course you have to agree with me. No one sees things the way I do. This is what left-wing street organizers do. But I try to stay positive. I mean, next week is Thanksgiving, and everyone's thinking about the dinner and the family. Some of you don't have families. I get it. It's a very lonely time for those of you who've chosen to be singles. And you like to say that your friends are your family, but they're not. They'll stab you in the back as quicker than I can say Al Ferguson, even though there is no Al Ferguson. I wanted to combine Al Sharpton with Ferguson. But the fact is that family is family, despite the ups and downs and the difficulties. There's nothing like family, despite the difficulties. That's what family is all about. And people are looking forward to it. I thought I'd give you a feel-good story. The dog and the soldier reunited, a collective effort. There are no villains here. No one did anything wrong. It all happened quickly. Radio helped do it. You helped do it. But I can't, from 1 minute to the next, you cannot stay positive in the world under this communist street agitator in the White House. Now, why do I use such strong words as communist street agitator? Do I do it just to shock you? No, I'm very careful in how I select words. I have a background in science and scientific writing. My words are carefully selected. Occasionally I will make a mistake. I'm not making a mistake. He has all the earmarks of a communist street agitator. Why else would he have a street agitator like Al Sharpton advising him so often in the White House, unless he himself was a street agitator in his heart of hearts? And why would he have sent that disgraced Attorney General, Eric Holder, down there to agitate the agitators before the grand jury had a chance to see all the facts? Why? Because he wants things to burn, baby, burn. So he can slip the illegal aliens through the eye of the needle, and so therefore devastate the United States of America possibly forever. Just as he brought Ebola to America, which was Ebola-free, he will bring a level of criminality to America and a devastating fiscal loss to America from which we may never recover. Now, I told you last week he can be stopped. You don't have to impeach him. That's the worst thing you could possibly do. All that will do is agitate his base. I've shown you the way his executive action can be stopped. I spent 2 shows on it. 2 shows on how the first Bush's executive action was overridden by Congress. You just pass another bill nullifying the executive action. Obama then vetoes it. It then goes to the full Congress after January when the Republicans have the majority, and they have the ultimate power. End of story. But you haven't seen that. You only heard it on the Savage Nation. Where is it? Right here on this radio show.
Join the Savage Nation. Call now, 855-400-SAVAGE, 855-400-7282. Savage.
It is Bob Dylan on the Savage Nation. Will we survive this communist agitation?